Hey there guys, and welcome to my true final first round tournament battle. This time it's the tiebreaker against Colapol. And Colapol's the only one who managed to defeat me in the first round, and I'm more than happy to return the favor. So I lead with Skarmory, she leads with Venusaur. Expecting a sleep powder here, so switch to Articuno, because Articuno sleep fodder, and I was correct. So that's good, because I really do not want Skarmory put to sleep, because I need Skarmory. He's like the most important Pokemon on this team because he sets up spikes and wall stuff. She sends out Charizard, obviously switching out, bringing in Azumarill. And Charizard goes for Sunny Day, which is kind of unfortunate because that negates or severely weakens my Waterfall and Aqua Jet. And Charizard also goes for Will-O-Wisp, so Azumarill's pretty much worthless now. But nevertheless, I still go for a Waterfall. And this is just amazing. That does half. It's burned, and the sun is up, and my Azumarill's Waterfall still manages to do freaking half. Azumarill is just a beast. And then she switches out into Slowking. But, yeah, Waterfall is not going to do crap, but Slowking's water attacks are weakened by the sun as well, so her Sunny Day is a double-edged sword. And, yeah, Azumarill better get out of there. I might need to use him as switch-in fodder later on. Bring in Blissey. And here comes Slowking's Focus Blast. Nothing. Like, I can take two of those and then use Soft Boil to heal all that damage right up. So, she switches out Slowking, which is a smart move, because I was obviously going to poison it. She brings in Charizard again for some reason, and Toxic unfortunately misses. And the sun goes away. Oh well, can't have everything going your way. But because Azumarill weakened Charizard so much, I'm just gonna go on the offensive now. It's Seismic Toss, which should be a pretty easy 2-hit KO because Charizard really doesn't have all that much HP. So Charizard's on the receiving end of a Seismic Toss for once. Remember that being like Charizard's freaking signature move in the anime. But I kicked it down into Blaze range right now. Just look at that. A Fire Blast boosted by Blaze and the sun. And that's not even a 2-hit KO. I mean, wow, Blissey is just amazing. And I get the Toxic off because I was expecting a switch, to be honest. But now I can just like use Soft Boil because the Toxic's gonna finish it off anyway. So Fire Blast almost knocks Blissey out. That's like the closest Blissey's come to dying yet. But I Soft Boiled. Can take another Fire Blast now. But unfortunately, Charizard can't take poison damage anymore. So Charizard goes down. I lead with 6-5. So I'm really I'm getting there. Next, she brings in Mamoswine. And Blissey survived some pretty strong physical attacks in the past, but I'm not going to let it duke it out with a Mamoswine. And it uses Substitute on the switch, which was unexpected. And I just brought in Azumarill as Death Father. Sun's still up, but hey, if a Waterfall managed to 2-hit KO Charizard, then let's see what an Aqua Jet can do. So, what will it be? It doesn't even break the Substitute. And Mamoswine knocks it out with Earthquake, or at least brings it down into burn range. And Azumarill burns and dies. And now it's 5-5 again. So I bring in Skarmory because Skarmory is freaking untouchable for Mamoswine. And she goes for Ice Fang. Does crappy damage. And she gets the freeze. But I thought. So, no biggie there. Go get set up spikes. Yeah. I bet you guys were really panicking right there, like, oh my god, she froze Skarmory, and then it immediately thaws out. Yeah, the force is with me all the time. So she goes for another Ice Fang, and it's starting to wear on Skarmory. Set up a second layer of spikes. So yeah, I figure I'd just roost now, so I can put up a third layer of spikes, and Ice Fang misses. That's like a 5% chance of happening. Sucks to be her. I use Roost to restore all my health. And then she goes for Earthquake, which makes me believe she doesn't really know how Roost works. Which is good for me because I set up my third layer of spikes without getting any damage. So Skarmory's fulfilled his job. She goes for Ice Fang again. Skarmory takes it like a beast. And then it's time for a Whirlwind. Because I don't want to take recoil damage by attacking the sub with Brave Bird. And out comes Venusaur, which is perfect. Because Venusaur can't put me to sleep because Articuno is already asleep. And I really don't see how Venusaur is supposed to be able to harm Skarmory. Unless she uses Pokesav and it has hidden power fire or something. But she goes for Swagger. It's like, yeah, that might work. I go for Brave Bird, because, come on, it's a Venusaur. Skarmory can take this. Skarmory almost knocks it out in one hit, but unfortunately, it doesn't. Venusaur leftovers, Skarmory leftovers. Yeah, this is going to be a war of attrition. And she gets her Swagger off. Now, I don't really think using Swagger on a Skarmory is a really good idea. I mean, just look at this. That's a +2 attacking itself in confusion. That did nothing. Like, leftovers will heal that right up. And yet Skarmory's Brave Bird will now pretty much rape everything in sight, especially because she uses Swagger again. So Skarmory's at +4 now. And still confused, but I managed to pull off my Whirlwind. Yeah, I force Venusaur out because whenever it'll come back in, it'll die to spikes. That's evil. And she brings in Dusknoir. And I'm like, this might get messy. Like, come on, that Dusknoir is obviously going to use Will-O-Wisp. And I don't want Skarmory burned, so I switch it out into someone who can absorb that Will-O-Wisp. Articuno, because he's asleep. And Dusknoir goes for Will-O-Wisp, just as I predicted. So, yeah, I'm starting to get quite the advantage here, I must say. Dusknoir flees, and she brings in Pinsir. Like, okay, Stone Edge or Rock Slide. But Skarmory didn't really have all that good health anymore, so I didn't really want to switch into Skarmory, and nothing else could really take the attack. So I thought, why the hell not Mismagius, because he has a Focus Sash. Rock Slide does about half, so I go for Shadow Ball and almost knock it out. And thank goodness Rock Slide misses, which means I can use Shadow Ball again and finish off Pinsir. So yeah, this is the start of something good. So out comes Mamoswine. I was thinking about switching because I was fearing Ice Shard, but then I thought, hey, I switched out on Mamoswine last time and she used Substitute. So I just go for a Shadow Ball. I was right, and I take out Mamoswine. So, hell yeah, I'm on a roll. I still got it. Out comes Slowking. I'm like, yeah, that's not really a good switch in against Mismagius. Go for Shadow Ball. Get a freaking critical. Don't know if that was necessary or not, but it takes out Slowking nonetheless. So all she has right now is Dusknoir and Venusaur, which will die once it touches the spikes. So she brings in Dusknoir. Like, maybe Shadow Sneak, but she then proceeds to give up. So I win my second tiebreaker, which means I'm the winner of Group A. So yeah, I still got it. So I'll see you guys with more stuff later.